Good evening and welcome to the 2020 Senior Awards Night. It is a night that is one that we celebrate the accomplishments of 13 years of education and the accomplishments of parents who have been there throughout, who have driven all around the state for various competitions and events and have done their best to make every event and to always cheerlead their child on, and to help you with homework, and to encourage their children. And that encouragement, I'm sure, has been increased over the last several months in this brave new world in which we all find ourselves. A world that is unknown to all of us, one that we are all navigating together. And it is not easy. As parents, we have been through circumstances in our lives that to some degree prepare us for disappointment and suffering. But for our children, we want them to have the experiences that we had. We want them to have the experiences that they've earned, that are a part of the rites of passage of childhood. And yet we can't promise them that at this point. And that is heartbreaking. As parents, as educators, we have to say that this brave new world is something that we have no answers for at this time. And that is heartbreaking. And it is something that for 4 years we have looked forward to this night to be able to tell you, well done. You are something about which each one of you we are proud of. We are excited for. We want great things for. Again, it is my sincere hope that in 4 years, at some point, you have learned to love learning, love yourselves, and believe in yourselves. If we can't do that, then education and the 4 years that you've spent here is not as fruitful as we would have thought. Because lifelong education ensures that you will have opportunities that you otherwise would not have. So again, I just want to say congratulations to each one of you. While our hearts are broken that we can't be together, nevertheless, we will do our best to celebrate your accomplishments because they are extensive. Never forget what you've achieved because life is never like this. There are times when it does this, just like it does now. And you'll have to draw some strength from having endured the past times to be able to get through the future times. And so as hard as this is, it is my hope that it is a learning experience that will prepare you for the rest of your lives. And it is also my sincere hope that we've prepared you for that life so that you know that when you leave here, that you were loved, you were cared about, and we were dedicated to your success. So congratulations, have a wonderful evening, and God bless every single one of you. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is John Talamy, and I'm honored and blessed to serve as the principal of High Point Regional High School. On behalf of our Board of Education, our Superintendent, Dr. Scott Ripley, and our High Point staff, welcome to our virtual Senior Awards Celebration 2020. Thank you to our teaching staff and support staff for walking alongside our students in our class of 2020. It has been an amazing journey, and you are doing an amazing job. We really appreciate that, and we're very proud of what you've done to help our students navigate these difficult times. Thank you to Mrs. Brummel for your guidance and assistance with this program and all of our end-of-year activities. We would not be able to do it without you, so thank you, Mrs. Brummel. Thank you to Mr. Fenlon for your creative mind and inspiration in developing the Senior Awards virtual celebration. Thank you to Mrs. Van Orden for your support of our senior class and all the many activities and events along their journey. Thank you for your time and efforts and love of the class. Tonight looks a lot different than it usually does. No other class has faced the challenges that you have faced, and no other class may ever again. We are here tonight in this virtual celebration to recognize you and all of your many accomplishments. You have endured so much frustration, sorrow, and anxiousness, but you have maintained resiliency, grit, and determination. I am so proud of your recognition tonight, more than you could ever imagine, but I am most proud of how you have inspired, encouraged, and supported each other and the High Point community through the storm we are in together. I can honestly say that I have leaned on many of you and your words of encouragement to push me through, and for that, I am grateful. You are an amazing class and will go on to college, your career, or the military and do more amazing things. When you get a chance, and they least expect it, tell your parents thank you. Those unexpected moments of gratitude resound for a long time. I miss you, class of 2020. Hope to see you very, very soon. The awards presented this evening are presented by our administration and our teaching staff. These awards recognize seniors for their outstanding performance, leadership, and contributions in academics, music and theater arts, student council, and athletic accomplishments as well. Seniors, parents, grandparents, extended family, and the virtual world, you should all be very proud of their recognition this evening. We know we are. Enjoy the show. Tonight, we'd like to recognize a group of students for their citizenship in our community. It really has become a fabric of who they are. It's woven into their student life. It's woven into their community life. They've created small service projects. They've created large service projects. We couldn't be prouder for the shining light and the shining example of what they are for community service. So please congratulate Alexandra Barkan, Nicole Barschap, Jonathan Kors, Vivian Diaz, Sydney Hill, Hannah Langen, Abigail Lazier, Charlotte Pagliaro, Isabella So, Zoe Tiger, and Olivia Westling. Congratulations. We're very proud of the pathways our students choose after they graduate High Point. Tonight we'd like to recognize a group of students that have chosen the military pathway. We're very proud of them. We know that they're going to go on and do great things. Please recognize Devin Liebel, Army ROTC, Virginia Tech, Olivia Westling, Army ROTC, Virginia Tech, Christopher Wright, Air Force, and Molly Van Stone, Army ROTC, Norwich University. Thank you for your willingness to serve our country. On the behalf of the League of Women Voters, I'd like to recognize Grace Masili with a $500 scholarship. Congratulations, Grace. The American Legion Girls and Boys State is an opportunity for our students to attend as juniors. Herman Terpstra is our American Legion representative, and I'm honored to present this recognition on his behalf. Herman has presenting this award for many, many decades to our High Point students. Herman, thank you for your dedication to our students. Thank you for your dedication to our community and American Legion as well. The Girls and Boys State is a program really that students are able to attend over a week-long period of time, and they're immersed in a system that studies the infrastructure of our American government. It stimulates their willingness and abilities to look at those as future endeavors and the possibility of future careers, and it really becomes a network of students overall. Over and over again, the students always report when they come back that they most they're most happy with and most proud of the network of students that they're able to develop over the course of time, because this becomes a lifelong friendship for them and one that they can rely on and communicate with over their next journey and next chapter in their lives. Tonight I'd like to recognize several students. First, I'd like to recognize Taryn Hardy, Grace Masilli, Molly Van Stone, Mitchell Bove, Joseph Samaglia, Devin Liebel, and Nicholas Sicoli. Thank you for your willingness to be part of Girl State and Boy State, and I hope that it was a positive experience for you all. Thank you.
The Work Experience program at High Point was restructured this year to allow students more access to better jobs in our community. We had about 24 students participate in the program, all of whom represented High Point well. One, however, stood out as an extraordinary student and employee. She consistently goes above and beyond on her assignments and made a seamless transition into virtual learning. I had the pleasure of witnessing this student at work, and she was diligent at every task. I asked her supervisor how she was doing, and she said, "Oh my gosh, she's fantastic. I wish we had more like her." I have a 9-year-old daughter, and my hope is to one day raise her to be like this young lady. She is polite, hardworking, caring, and an absolute pleasure to be around. It is an honor, and I am proud to announce that this year's Work Experience Student of the Year is Caitlin LaRue. Congratulations.
Hello, I'm pleased to present the In-School SLA Vocational Training Experience Award to a young man who has grown tremendously this year and has demonstrated a well-developed work ethic and a great desire to succeed. This award is presented to Cody Feely.
Four years ago, we had a vision of providing the community with a fresh perspective from the student's point of view, using High Point's social media platforms. We needed connected voices to drive engagement amongst online audiences, and we wanted a broader scope with first-hand optics. We needed our students. You can call them tour guides, storytellers, information providers, connected communicators, but ultimately they have evolved into our school's social media ambassadors. They have shared over 2,000 of our high school experiences, and High Point thanks you. As our virtual contributions continue to grow, these students learn how to be a portal of positive, engaging information for themselves, for their school, and our community. They use this platform to support the school's teams, events, and classroom learning experiences, and their developing personal brand. As they contemplate their final social media ambassador correspondence, we thank you for revolutionizing the way we share, support, and bring awareness to all the wonderful things our teachers and students are doing every day. For the power in a mention, a hashtag, a retweet, and a follow connects you and your experiences to the world's evolving story. That is why the 2020 Social Media Ambassador Program Award selects Ryan Frieda, Caroline Reese, and Kara Zinner. Congratulations, everyone.
Good evening. The Charles Purcell Memorial Award goes to an individual who's been a proven leader throughout his years here at High Point Regional High School. This individual excelled on both the soccer field and baseball diamond over his 4 years here in the high school. He's a self-motivated, driven individual who holds himself to the highest expectations possible. This young man was also one of 32 student ambassadors to the NJSIAA this past year throughout the state of New Jersey. which is one heck of an accomplishment for a high school student. This young man will continue his academic and soccer career at DeSales University this fall. It gives me great pleasure to present Ryan Frieda as this year's Charles Purcell Memorial Award recipient. Congratulations, Ryan. Great job.
The Louis Armstrong Award is given to a student who has dedicated their time, passion, and professionalism to the High Point Jazz Ensemble. Our recipient this year has been all over the jazz program at High Point. She has performed with both the jazz band and the jazz ensemble and came in this year focused and ready to work. She may come across as mild-mannered, but her playing definitely isn't. She is an excellent leader and player and always set an example for the rest of the band. She was always willing to help her fellow band members, especially the younger students who were new to the group. The Louis Armstrong Jazz Award is awarded to Michaela Rowe. The John Philip Sousa Award is given to a student who has dedicated their time, passion, and professionalism to the marching band. This year's recipient has been a member for 4 years and has been an integral part of the program's growth and success. She is an exceptional leader, which was evident in her role as drum major. She set an example for the other members of the marching band and was always willing to lend a hand. This year's John Philip Sousa Marching Band Award is awarded to Lindsay Polk-Stennis. The Leonard Bernstein Musicianship Award is a relatively new award for the Performing Arts Department. This award is given to students who demonstrate incredible mastery of their instrument and dedication in their pursuit to perform at the highest level possible. This student has worked hard their 4 years in the Performing Arts Department and has accomplished a lot both at High Point and beyond. They entered the program playing saxophone, but switched rather quickly to clarinet and took off from there. They quickly jumped to the top of the section in concert band and was one of the founding members of the Wind Ensemble. They were a member of the jazz band, jazz ensemble, and marching band for 4 years and was section leader for each one of those groups. Outside of High Point, they auditioned and were selected for the All-Sussex County Band and was also invited to play with the Sussex County Youth Orchestra. They have had an impressive career at High Point and are well deserving of this award. This year's recipient of the Leonard Bernstein Musicianship Award is Tyler Luce.
The National Choral Award is the highest honor a graduating senior can receive in the area of choral music. And I am so proud to talk about this young man. He's been a member of the High Point Concert Choir and the High Point Chamber Singers for 4 years. He's also been a part of the High Point Instrumental Program for 4 years. He auditioned and was selected to All County Choir and All North Region 1 Choir on numerous occasions. He also performed in the top choir in the state, the New Jersey All-State Chorus, 3 years consecutively. In fact, he ranked so high, in April 2019, I had the privilege of traveling to Pittsburgh and watch him represent High Point and the state of New Jersey as a member of All Eastern Choir. He is also a section leader for concert choir and chamber singers. He is a genuine and caring person and an outstanding musician. He values every musical opportunity that comes his way, and he embraces leadership, hard work, determination, and creativity. I am proud to present the National Choral Award to Sam Orr. Congratulations. The Musical Theater Award acknowledges 2 graduating seniors who have performed exceptionally well in the High Point Theater program, namely the Spring Musical. The first recipient of the Musical Theater Award is a wonderful actor and musician. She has performed with the High Point Theater, choral, and instrumental programs for 4 years. She has performed in 7 main stage theater productions and studied for 3 years in theater arts. She's a member of the High Point Concert Choir, chamber singers, marching band, and concert band. In addition to her incredible performances, she works so hard to be successful. She's funny, talented, and a tremendous leader in our music ensembles and theater productions. I will miss her energy, humor, and passion she brought to every rehearsal and performance. Her future plans include majoring in music therapy at Montclair State University. The first recipient of the Musical Theater Award is Hannah Ranzan. Congratulations. The second recipient of the Musical Theater Award has been a member of the Performing Arts Department also for 4 years. She performed in 6 main stage productions on the High Point stage and studied in the theater arts program for 4 years. She made her debut in the musical 42nd Street. She loves to act and dance, and you can see that instantly in every scene that she is in. She is creative, fun, and cares deeply about performing to the best of her ability. I am so proud of all of her performances, but especially Fruma Sarah in Fiddler on the Roof and Mrs. Fondon in The Diary of Anne Frank. She is also an outstanding member of the High Point Concert Choir and Color Guard. I will miss her energy, humor, leadership, and passion for performing, but I am so proud of all that she has accomplished. The second recipient of the Musical Theater Award is Robin Platts. Congratulations. The Thespian of the Year Award recognizes a male and female graduating senior who has performed with the High Point Theater Program with talent, precision, and dedication. The first recipient of this award debuted with the Performing Arts Department in his freshman year and immediately made his quest for excellence and passion for performing known in music and in theater. He brought an incredible work ethic to rehearsals and performances. As a member of the Performing Arts Department, he performed with the High Point Concert Choir, chamber singers, wind ensemble, concert band, men's choir, and mixed choir. He has performed in 7 main stage productions on the theater stage. And although I am proud of all of his performances, his work as Mr. Franck in The Diary of Anne Frank was genuine, mature, and a true example of how much he has grown as an actor. I am so proud of the many successes he has achieved while at High Point. The Male Thespian of the Year Award is presented to Jonathan Coors. Congratulations. The second recipient of this award is a true triple threat when it comes to performing. She can sing, she can dance, she can act, but she can also do so much more. She made her presence known in her freshman year and kept right on going. She is a 4-year theater arts student and has performed in all 8 main stage productions on the High Point stage. On the choral side, she is a 4-year member of the High Point Concert Choir. Her work ethic is astounding, and her passion radiates in everything that she does. It has been truly a joy and an honor to collaborate with her on so many roles and productions. All of her performances are memorable. However, watching her performance as Anna in The Diary of Anne Frank was simply breathtaking. Her future plans include a major in film and screenwriting at Emerson College. Whether she is on camera or behind the camera, I know she will succeed. The Female Thespian of the Year Award is presented to Caroline Reese. Congratulations.
I am Mrs. Schaefer, and I am happy to present the Student Council Recognition Award to Mitchell Bove. Mitchell has been an enormous help to me over the past 2 years since I became Student Council Advisor. Mitchell is a go-getter. When things needed to be done, I could always count on Mitchell to see things through. I have no doubt Mitchell will achieve great things in the future. I am so appreciative of Mitchell and his leadership abilities. I am honored to present Mitchell with the Student Council Recognition Award. Congratulations.
It is now my opportunity to present to you the 2020 Superintendent's Roundtable Award winner. Each district superintendent chooses a student from their district who demonstrates academic excellence, but also leadership and a commitment to their fellow students and to their school. And this year, unfortunately, we were unable to have the luncheon to recognize our recipient. But our recipient came to us 4 years ago, enormously talented member of our performing arts department, and has been a member of the High Point Theater and choral groups for all 4 years. A statement of her teacher states, "I can remember when she walked into High Point as a freshman with tremendous energy and an eagerness to perform and to learn. As a member of theater, she studied her craft in all 4 levels of theater arts and performed 7 featured roles in 8 main stage productions on the High Point stage. She is fiercely dedicated and works effortlessly to be exceptional in all of her performances. This is a young lady who I had the opportunity to get to meet when she was younger in elementary school, and she is full of life, energy, enthusiasm, and it is contagious. She is a section leader for the High Point Concert Choir and a student leader for all Teen Arts Chorus. She is also a social media ambassador, and she has created countless promo videos for many events at the school and the Performing Arts Department for productions and concerts. She is someone in whom her parents who are involved in our community, I am sure, are immensely proud, and someone who makes all of us proud to be members of this community. And this young lady will go on to prove successful in all of her endeavors because of her intellect, her character, her work ethic, and her talent. It is my honor to recognize this year, 2020, Senior Superintendent Roundtable Award winner, Ms. Caroline Reese.
Good evening. My name is Lindsay LeDuc, and I'm an assistant principal here at High Point Regional High School. This evening, I was given the opportunity to acknowledge one student for their efforts, dedication, and resiliency. Perseverance. It is a very important character trait for you to be successful in life. It means determination at working hard, regardless of any odds or obstacles that may exist. It is to be firm on getting something done and not giving up. Perseverance is strength. It is courage. Perseverance gives us the ability to see our dream become a reality. It is with great pleasure that I award the Perseverance Award to Michaela Lipsky. Michaela, there is a world of opportunity out there, and I cannot wait to see what life has in store for you. Wishing you the best of luck in all of your future endeavors. Congratulations.
Good evening. Welcome, seniors, class of 2020. Congratulations. You made it. We're all very proud of you, and we hope you enjoyed this evening's events and everything we have lined up for you. Each year, the High Point Youth's Hawks football program and cheer program honor 2 of our student athletes who have gone through their program as well over the years with $500 scholarships. This year, we have 2 of our finest student athletes being recognized by the High Point Hawks. Both of them were team captains for their respective sport and probably 2 of our better leaders within the building. Gives me great pleasure at this time to honor Connor Lake for football and Julia Dunn for cheerleading as being $500 scholarship award recipients from the High Point Hawks youth football team. Congratulations.
Good evening. First, I would like to congratulate all of those who have earned or will earn an award tonight. High Point is full of outstanding students, so if you've been chosen by a department to win an award, you should be very proud. The business department proudly selects an individual tonight who is an incredibly well-rounded student who has excelled in several areas of business. This student has the qualities needed and desired to be successful in the corporate world. Mr. Ducko adds that she actively participates in group discussions and always has insightful comments and ideas to share with the class. She is diligent and detail-oriented in all of her work and works well in group activities and knows the important contribution that the individual makes to the group's success. She has taken a variety of courses in all areas of the business department, but seems to have a true talent and interest in the area of design and computer science. She has maintained an A average across the board and will be inducted into the National Business Honor Society this month. This young lady has been an active member of DECA from the time she arrived at High Point and has also competed in FBLA the last 2 years. She immediately jumped into attending leadership conferences and has helped make some great memories on trips to state conferences for both groups. In 2019, she was a regional place winner and a state qualifier in financial consulting event in DECA. She always presented herself in a professional manner when interacting with student, competitors, judges, marketing professionals, advisors, and teachers. While in FBLA, she finished 8th in the state last year in client service and served as our chapter vice president this year. Our whole department will truly miss this engaging young lady. However, we all know that High Point's loss will be Sussex County Community College's gain, and that she will do well in her future endeavors in computer science. The business department is proud to announce that this year's Student of the Year is Clara Lappert.
Our Health and Physical Education Award goes to a student who has excelled all 4 years of his high school career here at High Point. This young man exhibits enthusiasm, passion, and a desire for not only physical education, but for working with his peers and everyone else around him. The student has shown tremendous leadership with his younger peers and the physical education staff as well, who will be sorely missed come next fall. He's been one of our finest students to go through the school here. He's a tremendous asset to his classes, to his fellow peers, and to the High Point community. The 2019-20 Health and Physical Education Award this year goes to Joseph Conti. Congratulations, Joe. Well deserved.
I am honored to present the English Department Award to a student who possesses a creative mind, a desire to help others, and a love of all things humanities, Kylie Knipp. Kylie was an honors and AP English student for the past 4 years. She also thrived in the arts and humanities electives of creative writing and debate and public speaking. In all of her humanities courses, Kylie was a valued participant in class discussions, whether it was sharing her love of books or poetry, challenging her classmates to see another perspective, or just contributing a story that would make us think. Some of her teachers had the following to say. One of the best things about Kylie is her eagerness to help others learn new ways to express their ideas. She does this in ways other than just speaking and has a natural ability for guiding and encouraging other students by taking them under her wing and modeling public speaking. Kylie has an infectious smile and was always a valued participant in class discussions. She shared her love of books with an energy and passion that came from her heart. She has an exigence to learn and speak about things that matter. Kylie was one of the most responsible, efficient, and green TAs we've ever had, always asking us if we really need to use all that paper. She brightened our days with her smile and her creative and fun outfits. Kylie has a quick and inquisitive mind that is always up for a creative challenge. In a world that could definitely use more poetry, Kylie offers a skilled and sensitive voice. We can't think of a more deserving English Award recipient than Kylie. She is quick, intuitive, creative, a role model for many, and most importantly, she values growth and learning for the sake of improving herself and the world. We can't wait to see what her future holds, but one thing is certain. The contributions she will make to the art and literary worlds will continue to positively impact others, just as Kylie always has. Please join me in congratulating her as this year's English Language Arts Award recipient.
High Point Math Department recognizes one student in each graduating class for their outstanding achievement in mathematics. This year's Mathematics Award winner is, of course, a tremendous math student. but he is also an exemplary young man. He has taken the highest level math courses the department offers, culminating this year with AP Calculus BC. He has not only earned top grades in every math class he's taken, but he has also been involved in every mathematics-related activity, especially Mu Alpha Theta, where he has been the president and for the last 2 years competed in the MathWorks Mega Math Modeling Challenge. This young man loves math so much that he even took every AP physics class High Point offers because he heard that physics is a mathematical-based subject. He has done so well that when he starts Clemson this fall, he will have already earned 16 math and physics credits, a full semester of college. His love of math, hard work, and dedication, and his character will serve him well. And it gives me great pleasure to award Samuel Orr as the 2020 Math Department Outstanding Student. Congratulations, Samuel.
This year, the Performing Arts Department Award goes to a student who has shown incredible growth during their time here at High Point. They came in and shook the band program up by challenging the other students and pushing them to be better in each and every ensemble they played in. This student was a 4-year member of the High Point Concert Band, Jazz Band and Jazz Ensemble, and Marching Band. They were also a founding member of the Wind Ensemble, and they performed in a lot of different chamber groups from saxophone quartets to jazz combos. It is clearly evident that the student is passionate about music, playing it, writing it, and studying it. They will be attending Mason Gross School of the Arts at Rutgers University, studying music education and performance in the fall. I'm confident that they will continue to accomplish amazing things at Mason Gross, and I eagerly look forward to what they will do in the future. Although their musical journey here at High Point is at its conclusion, they are just getting started. Congratulations on an amazing 4 years, and here's to many more. It is my honor and privilege to award this year's Performing Arts Department Award to Tristan Voiku.
Albert Einstein once said, "I'm enough of an artist to draw freely on my imagination. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is limited, imagination encircles the world." Today we are presenting the Science Award to Bonnie Dong. Bonnie pursues science with a passion and uses her imagination to help her make connections and inferences. Science is the pursuit of truth and solutions. It takes creativity, hard work, perseverance, and determination. Bonnie epitomizes these characteristics, so much so that between her schoolwork, athletics, and working in her family's restaurant, I have often worried about how she's able to get enough sleep. Science also requires collaboration, and Bonnie's compassion and humility allow her to connect and work with others in a way that brings out the best in all of us. Bill Nye says science is the best thing human beings have ever come up with, and if it isn't, science will fix it. We are living through very challenging times, and we are counting on science for solutions to some of these challenges. In the future, there will be other challenges, and I sleep better knowing Bonnie will eventually be one of the scientists working to fix things for all of us. Science is also the pursuit of truth. I think Bonnie has a genuine understanding of the value of truth that will lead to outstanding research and perhaps some surprising scientific discoveries. Our world is better as a result of science, and Bonnie and those like her should give us all hope for the future of our species and planet. From Marie Curie's work in chemistry and physics, Rosalind Franklin's research on the structure of DNA, Jane Goodall's animal behavior work, to Barbara McClintock's groundbreaking genetics research, there have been thousands of women that have contributed to our understanding of the world, and I am proud to think of Bonnie following in their footsteps. It is my honor to present the Science Award to Bonnie Dong. Bonnie, we wish you the best of luck in your pursuit of medicine and scientific research at the University of Rochester and beyond. Congratulations.
Congratulations, class of 2020, and congratulations to all of the department award recipients of this year. The Social Studies Department is proud to name this year's Senior Award recipient, Grace Muselli. Grace has taken every available opportunity to engage in social studies at High Point. She has excelled in AP World History, AP US History, AP Psychology, AP Human Geography, AP Government and Politics, and debate and public speaking. Her AP research project focused on the relationship between civics education and youth voter participation. Of this work, her teacher, Ms. Gonzalez, said that her research stemmed from her desire to contribute to and improve the academic community. In her 4 years of social studies at High Point, Grace demonstrated a deep interest in history and the social sciences, and importantly, the connection between the two. Long ago, Thomas Jefferson wrote that the people are the ultimate guardians of their own liberty. History, by apprising them of the past, will enable them to judge the future. It will avail them of the experience of other times and other nations. It will qualify them as judges of the actions and designs of men. As a critical thinker, Grace would be able to provide you with the historical context and purpose of this quote. As an incredibly adept communicator, she would probably think of a better way to say it. And as a true student of history, she would prove to you that what Thomas Jefferson said still rings true, that a sophisticated understanding of the past informs us about our present, and that this gives us a greater ability to address our current problems. She sees the multiple through lines that extend from past to present and recognizes her own role in addressing the problems of our moment. Mr. Diodino remarked that Grace is a politically active student, participating in various rallies and protests. Grace's passion for civic engagement, now more than ever, he says, reminds us all that we need to continue to be involved. Despite the uncertain and often troubling nature of our current moment, we can all take a bit of solace in knowing that Grace is poised to enter the Advanced Learning Program in the School of Public Affairs at American University, where I am certain that she will hone her skills and talents and become a leader who initiates change in the name of equity and justice. Grace, it has been a pleasure and an honor to teach you, and we all look forward to seeing what you will accomplish in the world beyond High Point. Congratulations.
I'm honored to present the Social Studies Department Award to Grace Masilli. She's the epitome of the dedicated social studies student. She challenged herself by taking a total of 9 social studies courses, 3 required and 6 electives, all honors or AP level, and she excelled in all of them. Grace is smart, well-spoken, and kind. She takes on leadership both inside and outside the classroom. She's not afraid to speak up for what's right or what is needed. She's a Rho Kappa officer. She's a leader on both the softball and field hockey teams. I spoke with both of her coaches, Mr. Seck and Ms. Reynolds. They both describe her as a great role model who is a great liaison between the girls and the coaches. Grace practices active citizenship. She participates in protests and rallies to have her voice heard on issues about which she feels passion. She is fierce in her desire to make a difference. Grace, congratulations and best to you as you head to American University.
Hi, my name is Mr. Kapler, and I am here to present this year's Technological Studies Department Student of the Year Award. This year's award goes to a tremendously hardworking young man who has taken a number of courses throughout the department, but at the same time taken a number of courses at a very high level. This student is held in high regard by all of the teachers within our department, and we have enjoyed working with them and look forward to seeing what they're going to be able to do in the future. This year's award recipient goes to Joe Conte. Joe, congratulations on the award. Thank you for everything you've done within the department, and we look forward to seeing great things from you. Congratulations.
It is my honor to recognize Miss Abby Leisure as this year's recipient of the Fine Art Department Senior Award. Abby also happens to be the Class of 2020 Salutatorian and a recipient of the National Art Honor Society Distinguished Art Award. Abby was an AP level digital photography and crafts 2 student this year. As my student, she has gained my respect in many ways. She always demonstrates herself to be kind and respectful to those around her, and she is humble and hardworking. She is extremely interested in and invested in art, and if you look closely at her art, you will see that she infuses her passion for science into her work. What could be more gratifying for a teacher to see a student homogenizing their varied areas of learning to bring their approach to a higher level? Abby is extremely conscientious, has amazing attention to detail, and is unwaveringly reliable. She takes great care in everything she does, making sure that every one of her tasks at hand, no matter how small, is done with meticulous quality. She is keenly observant of the world around her, and she has just the right blend of being open-minded and possessing the ability to state her opinions. She is looked up to by her peers in the classroom and on the athletic field, and by my colleagues. Mrs. Sheenice said, "Abby is the perfect mix of intelligent and compassionate. She has never let me down and has always gone above and beyond in everything she puts her mind to. Abby is everything I hope my daughter becomes when she gets older." From a peer, Abby is the person you can rely on to tell you the truth, no matter how hard it might be. She is extremely intelligent, but also very humble. She continues to amaze me and everyone else with her talents, art, photography, her love of science, and so much more. Abby is always there for her friends. She's reliable, kind, and hilarious. Abby is the smartest person I know and continues to amaze me every day. Without Abby, I and many others would not have become close friends. She is the glue that holds us together. I can't wait to see what the future holds for Abby. Another peer says, "Abby is one of the most down-to-earth, kind, and honest people I've met in my 4 years at High Point. Her creative abilities and outgoing personality are wonderfully complemented by her dry sense of humor and sarcastic nature. Abby's determination, compassion, and creativity will serve her well in academia and in life, and I'm glad I got to know her and work alongside her in multiple classes. Congratulations, Abby Leisure. We wish you the very best in your future. You have represented the High Point Art Department extremely well."
On behalf of the World Language Department, we would like to congratulate graduating seniors and also congratulate the winners of the senior awards. For the Foreign Language Department Award, this year's recipient is Madison Presti. Congratulations, Madison. Coming up with a French language award was a bit of a challenge. So many of you did such an outstanding job over the last 4 years, and I'm so proud of all the progress you've made. This year's recipient is Grace Masilli. Congratulations, Grace.
Hello. This year, it is my honor and pleasure to give the Senior Award for German to Robert Bortnick. Congratulations. You've earned it. You've been an excellent student and can't wait to see what you're going to do next. Gratulation und viel Glück. Congratulations and good luck.
This year's World Language Department Spanish Award goes to Josh Lukowski. Josh always has such a positive attitude, and he transfers a sense of humor over into the language, and he's just a pleasure to have in class. Congratulations, Josh.
AP Capstone is a College Board program comprised of 2 courses, AP Seminar and AP Research. Students enrolled in the Capstone program develop communication skills, work collaboratively as a team, seek counsel from experts in their fields of study, gather data, and make logical, evidence-based decisions. Throughout this 2-year program, students build critical thinking and problem-solving skills that are increasingly valued by colleges and employers. This year, we would like to recognize 2 accomplished groups of students. First, last year's AP Research students, all of whom were just juniors at the time, finished their year with a presentation and oral defense of their independent 5,000-word thesis papers. Their discipline-specific topics included important issues such as sleep deprivation, volunteerism, civics education, the walking purchase, and High Point's 9th grade transition program. Please join me in congratulating the 2019 research class, Bonnie Dong, Sydney Hill, Grace Musilli, Mitchell Bove, and Charlotte Pagliaro. Additionally, the seniors of this year's research class, Trevor Cox, Renessa Gerbeshi, Sarah Hamilton, Hannah Langen, and Alexis Lake, focused their year-long studies on racial discrimination in the establishment of Lake Mohawk, students' knowledge of slavery, the effectiveness of consumer science programs, algae blooms in Lake Hopatcong, and recycling initiatives at High Point High School. This group had to overcome challenges brought on by the closure of schools and other public facilities, yet persevered and finished the year by submitting their papers just last week. These students should be commended for their maturity, professionalism, and diligence they exemplified throughout the research journey, and congratulated on their eligibility to earn an AP Capstone diploma. As a result of the course, their hard work, and their ability to reflect, they are some of the most college-ready students with whom I have worked. Please join me in congratulating them.
The final awards I'll be presenting this evening are the male and female athletes of the year. Our male athlete of the year goes to a young man who earned 6 varsity letters during his career here at High Point Regional High School, 3 in football and 3 in basketball, where he also served as team captain for both sports. He also led both teams to the state playoffs this past year and was an all-NJAC selection in both sports. Gives me great pleasure to honor Travis Talamy as our male athlete of the year. Congratulations, Travis. Our female athlete of the year goes to a young lady who, without a doubt, will go down as one of the finest athletes to come out of this building. She holds the school records in the 200-meter, 400-meter, and 4x100-meter relay. These were all accomplished at the 2019 HWS and NJAC championships. She also was an all-state selection in soccer this past fall. A 3-time all-NJAC selection in track, this young lady will move on to Indiana University in the fall on a soccer scholarship. Again, it gives me great pleasure to recognize Zoe Tiger as this year's Female Athlete of the Year. Congratulations, Zoe. Congratulations, all seniors, on a job very well done this year, and good luck in your future endeavors.
I am Mrs. Schaefer, and I am thrilled to present the Student Council Citizenship Award to Sydney Hill. Sydney is a remarkable young lady who for the past 2 years has been my go-to person. Sydney knows everything about how Student Council runs. She is a natural leader. She is motivated, has great ideas, and is reliable. Sydney is easy to talk to and respected by her peers. All of these qualities will ensure Sydney's success in the future. Sydney has helped me immeasurably since I became Student Council Advisor 2 years ago. I can't thank her enough. It is my privilege to present the Student Council Citizenship Award to Sydney Hill. Congratulations.
The Salutatorian Award goes to the student who has the second highest grade average in the class. Please join me in congratulating Abigail Lazier, the class of 2020 Salutatorian. I'd like to share a few words about Abby's academic and extracurricular activities. She's a member of the Student Council. She excelled on the softball team. She's a student ambassador. She's in Pass It Along, the Key Club, and the International Club. She's a member of the Science National Honor Society. She's a president of the Art National Honor Society. She's a member of the National Honor Society, Mu Alpha Theta, and she also competed in the National History Day competition. She's the president and founder of our own environmental club, something she's very passionate about. She's in Summer Blossoms, which is a 4-H club here in the community, where she was the Silver Plate Award recipient 2 times. She's also a youth group member, where she's a music coordinator and also a youth group leader within that organization. I'd like to share a few words from Mrs. Koch, her guidance counselor, in particular some words from Abby herself about her journey and her pathway here at High Point. I love learning about everything from the most random facts about Spanish culture to the specific rhythm of the human heart, to the psychology that explains why these three hardest words to say are, I don't know. I actually find myself frustrated when I don't understand the entirety of a subject and I cannot accept memorizing facts because that's just the way it is. Abby says nothing motivates her more like the temptation of a challenge. From Abby herself, my dad always told us when we were growing up that nothing is impossible, and my siblings and I would always fight him on that. Says Abby about my dad's philosophy. I hear the words, that's impossible, or she can't do it. I'm immediately fueled with a fiery passion to prove they're improbable. I even love what Abby says about our future goals. Whether I study environmental law and policy, or get a degree in international relations, or choose to ignite change through research and journalism, I intend to work with people who are less fortunate to help raise their voices in fighting against a biased society. I would love to be immersed in another culture to make myself more aware of the day-to-day problems people in that region face. An amazing perspective from an amazing young lady. Abby will be attending Dickinson College, and she'll be a tremendous addition to their school, and we will miss her. Congratulations, Abby. I'm honored to present the Principal's Cup to the Valedictorian of our class of 2020, Bonnie Dong. I'd like to share a few words from her guidance counselor, Mrs. Walton. When Bonnie Dong walks into the room, the sun comes out. She exudes unbelievable energy and positivity. Her smile, her attitude, and her demeanor are incredible. For all of her ambitions and accomplishments, she maintains balance in her life, valuing friendships, helping others, and taking care of herself. If you met her, your first impression would be of her warm, infectious personality. When she feels stressed by responsibilities, she handles herself in a calm, mature manner because she's anchored and grounded by her values. She is not wrapped up in herself. When she stumbles, she just gets up. Her interpersonal and intrapersonal skills and awareness are exceptional. Bonnie is a superstar. Thank you, Mrs. Walton, for sharing that about Bonnie. Now a few of her academic and extracurricular activities. Bonnie will graduate with 25 academic units on her transcripts, 22 of which of them are AP or honors courses. She'll graduate with an AP capstone diploma. She was ranked number 1, wire to wire, from the beginning to the end. Tremendous. She's a cross-country captain. She's on the track team. She's a student council president. She's a Science National Honor Society president. She's a National Honor Society vice president. She's a Foreign Language National Honor Society vice president. She's a member of Rho Kappa and is the secretary. She's a member of Mu Alpha Theta. She's in peer counseling. She's an 8th grade ambassador. And she's also in Pass It Along. Bonnie is a tremendous student, and she surely will be missed at High Point. However, she'll be attending Rochester University next year, and she'll be a great addition to their campus. Congratulations, Bonnie. Well deserved.
Good evening again. Again, this is Dr. Scott Ripley, the Superintendent, and I am here to present the 2020 High Point Superintendent Cup Award winner. This is an award voted on by the entire faculty. A survey goes out, nominations are presented, and then the staff votes on the individual that they believe represents High Point in the most thorough manner, in the most complete manner. Someone who is a polymath, a Renaissance person, someone who represents the community with the dignity and honor and grace, and someone in whom we can all take pride. And this year's individual, in my 7 years of giving this award, is the same one who received the Performer Award that I gave this evening. A young woman who has demonstrated a level of leadership in the last 3 months during this COVID-19 quarantine, who rather than crawling into the fetal position, in which I'm sure many of us have had the opportunity to do or the inclination to do. Rather, she took it upon herself to lead. She took it upon herself to communicate with the administration when she believed that the workload was sufficiently taxing, where a voice, a leadership voice, needed to represent the will and the concerns of the student body. And she did that with grace. She did it with respect. She did it with dignity. And one of the things that I think we've lost to some degree in our society, particularly under the great strain in which we all find ourselves, is that when one presents themselves with a level of dignity and honor and grace, the people to whom they're attempting to communicate are far more apt to be responsive to one who presents themselves in the most professional manner. Well, she most certainly did. And it did reach the administration to the point where we recognized, wow, this is articulate. This is something that we need to consider. This is a young woman who created the inspirational video, Our Gift is Our Song, because they lost the opportunity to present The Wizard of Oz as they had been prepared for. And this was sent out into various media outlets. This is a young woman who will be attending Emerson College and majoring in media arts with a focus in film and screenwriting. Someone who is, as I said earlier, the best of who we are as a community, and a young woman in whom we can all take great pride and be thankful that one such as this walks among us. And it is our honor and it is our great privilege to represent and to present to our community and to her family and to her colleagues and her and the students of the 2020 class that the Superintendent's Cup Award winner for 2020 is Ms. Caroline Reese. Congratulations.
I would like to thank our entire class of 2020 for a fantastic school year. Even though we feel like we were cut short here a little bit with the change in instruction since March, you truly have made High Point a special place, and it left your mark and impact on us for a very, very long time. So thank you for all that you've done and your commitment to High Point and our family and our community. I remind you that our virtual graduation ceremony is June 18th at 6 p.m. and we'll be communicating more information on that as we get closer. We all want to have more of a celebration for our seniors, and we're hopeful that we will be able to provide that in a safe manner later in July, contingent on the guidance provided by the state. We will continue to communicate on that as much as we can and look forward to your feedback as well. Have a great night, Wildcats family. Talk to you soon.